Words on their own, or combined, are used as symbols. Your name is a symbol that represents your identity. The word Allah itself serves as a symbol for the concept of Allah. Similarly, idols in religions are symbols for various aspects of God, angels, or God itself. It may help some people to concentrate and connect/relate to the essence it represents. There is nothing wrong in employing tools or techniques to aid in maintaining focus. Idols can also be infused with specific spiritual energies. It's even possible to bind an angel to an idol to assist you on your life journey or spiritual path. This practice is an art in its own right. People don't worship the idols themselves. Accusing others of idol worship without understanding is a display of ignorance. Photos are also symbols. Muslim parents keep photos of their children. Does this imply they worship the photos? Not at all. Rather, the photos help them stay connected to their children's consciousness. Similarly, some individuals employ idols to establish a connection with the consciousness that the idol symbolizes. Those on a spiritual path often carry a photo of their revered sage, which allows them to connect with the sage's consciousness. Likewise, many young aspiring martial artists keep images of Bruce Lee and Shaolin monks, aiding them in connecting with the essence these pictures symbolize. In the same vein, idols are nothing more than symbols. There is no image, photo, idol, of him. He is unborn and he should be worshipped. Yajurveda 32:3. God, eternal realm, is formless and infinite. Therefore, envisioning Allah seated on a throne constitutes idolatry. An idol isn't confined to physical materials like wood or stone, it can also be a mental construct, etched solely within your imagination. God is omnipresent. Therefore, if your prayers are directed towards Mecca and the Kaaba, it could be seen as idolatry. Bowing down to the Kaaba constitutes idol worship. Similarly, kissing or touching the black stone in Mecca also falls into idolatrous practices. Even running between Safa and Marwa in a ritual can potentially lean toward idol worship. Imitating the Prophet through growing a beard can also lean towards idolatrous behaviors. Undertaking Hajj or Umrah is also a form of idolatry. While these practices may not be a major worry, it's important to avoid criticizing non-Muslims for their use of idols. The most concerning form of idolatry in Islam and Christianity arises from an excessive attachment to scriptures, and inflexible adherence to religious identity and traditions, leading to the defense of these beliefs over universal spiritual principles and truths unveiled by contemporary authentic avatars or prophets. If you don't genuinely perceive and experience the omnipresent, formless, infinite, eternal, impersonal God, then what you are worshipping is not God. Choosing to represent God through an idol isn't an issue in itself. Nevertheless, not knowing what God is or the false concept of God is indeed a cause for concern. God is nameless. Names merely serve as symbols, akin to idols. True spirituality is about connecting and merging with God, eternal realm, to some extent while we're alive, and you can do that from anywhere at all times. Muslim apologists often claim that non-Muslims worship the universe due to differences in the concept of God in Islam. In Islam, God is seen as a finite, physical, personal humanoid being outside of the universe, which is not accurate. It's like saying Muslims worship the walls of the mosque when they bow and prostrate toward them. Is this really the case? Nobody worships the universe, as there is no separation between the physical universe and God. God's infinity makes it immanent in all of nature: trees, animals, humans, rocks, oceans, stars, planets, galaxies, atoms, and even the vacuum. God is omnipresent. God is not a finite being outside of the universe. Ancient Egyptians were not prostrating to the sun alone, but to the omnipresent God immanent in nature. True spirituality entails embodying the universal forces, angels, so that we can merge with God. When it comes to the grand scheme of the universe, human beings are insignificant. God doesn't possess human qualities, only traits of the universe. Therefore, eternal, cosmic consciousness is God. The majority of Muslims, like many people, aren't truly worshipping God, as over 99.99% lack a true understanding of God. The Muslim crusaders who waged offensive warfare against non-Muslims, accusing them of idol worship and other practices, were deceived by their own minds, the devil.